Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video we're doing some solo battle royale. We get our 7th crown victory royale, and we complete a lot of our expertise quests. So we do finish off the week 8 as well. There's only 3 remaining at this point. Visiting different birds or gas stations is pretty simple. There's only one of those remaining. As per usual, we have a scenic view for dropping in, just to give a nice calm setting before we get into the rampage. There was one guy right off the drop, but I didn't want to show it just because it was NPC. It was too basic. We added a lot of non-skill trait gameplay out of this one. The reason why we're leaving these in is because we're trying to complete the consecutive hits on opponents, and it shows it on the screen. So we completed stage 4 for the AR. Now we're on stage 5. We got to be in the top 10 and eliminate opponents with the AR to complete that quest. So we are on level 199. This is actually our first order for completing the Alpha Henchman, as you can see behind the car here. And I did build around. Somebody started shooting at the builds right away, so I had to kind of prepare myself before grabbing the orders. So just to give a summary of where we're at for our expertise quests. As you can see, Midas, we just have to go celebrate. So it appears we still have 2 more Alpha Heavy Henchmen to collect the orders from. So if you didn't know, there's a Scorpion battle zone underneath Mass Meadows. So I just got tired of him hitting me constantly without being able to reload, so we did put some builds down. I was trying to do this whole thing without building, but it was just kind of making it annoying in a way. I was thinking about rifting him, but I didn't know if he would just disappear and pop back up here if he actually had to come back. So I just didn't do it. So we're still working on our cling opponents. This is going to be our last one. So now we have to eliminate opponents beyond 20 meters with explosives. We were doing a shadow briefing here. So we eliminated this guy and we still had 15 damage remaining. So we did have to use another opponent. So we have 5 eliminations, 15 people remaining at this point. We did decide to go and get the pump and dump. We don't need the chug jug if we're going to do the pump and dump because we need 50 health or less to work with our quest. And to my luck, it was still here. So I was actually going to try and go for this guy's wall, and I ended up falling down. Mistake on my part because I didn't put a floor there. So now I'm obviously below the 50 health, so it would work, but I had to reload. So it was just ideal for me to rift away and use the chug. So we're in top 10 now. We got 7 players remaining. We're kind of in between 3 or 4 different people right now, so we're in a bad spot. So I guess this is kind of like our karma for trying to shoot sticky nades at the guy that was in the bush. So this guy jumped into our box and we dropped a sticky nade inside the box and jumped out of it, and we eliminated this opponent. We did end up getting shredded by a minigun though. So here there's like a little mini event every game you load in at this point. There's Fletcher, Kane, and I believe it was Diego in this location. So we are halfway through the video, so if you're still watching and you haven't liked the video and do like it, please go ahead and like the video. As you can see, we're still working on week 8. We have half of the quest remaining, so we just need the orders. If you haven't subscribed, also subscribe. It does help out a lot. We completed the orders now. Just picked up the last file. Now we need to rob an armored train or an armored van. See, I thought you could talk to him after you eliminated Fletcher Kane, but there's no way to actually talk to him. We already had a boon, so when we picked up the medallion, we got that quest completed as well. So as you can see, found our armored van here. Dropped a whole bunch of guys off at the same time for some reason. Usually it's 2 people, I thought. So we're just gonna constantly spam this van with the thermite here just to make it go by quicker. And we got the armored transport quest completed. So now we gotta go to the Mask Workshop, which is just Mask Meadows. So I accidentally walked off the ledge here, which is kind of dangerous. So we got only the best achievement, which is everything in your inventory has to be above legendary. We did also level up, so we're at 206 for our level. This guy ended up going into the trash can here and hiding, and none of the explosives actually damage him. I decided to get some thermite and to kind of damage him with a thermite. So he did end up getting out right here. So now we're just trying to find him without putting ourselves in danger. So I should have launched this rocket at this guy over here, just because it probably would have kept him away from the loot, and we might have got a cheeky limb, but didn't even try. We are at Mass Meadows now, so we're going for this quest. As you can see, there's an icon here. So now we have to investigate. There's 3 items. This could be the second one, and then the third one. So stage 5 is complete. Now we have to go and talk to Midas, which is over by the bird. If you're not supporting a creator, I don't actually have a creator code, but I use Loyo's code, as you can see here. So whoever you're interested in watching, it does help out a lot. It doesn't cost you any extra, so if you do spend money in the item shop, it does assist in supporting whoever you have code down. So I was just running through the communication tabs before doing the report to finalize these quests. You can actually pause between these communication tabs if you'd like to read it, or go into the settings of YouTube and slow down the video feed for the moment. So, okay, 2 eliminations, 19 people remaining. We tag this guy for 164, and then just decide to no-scope him with this final mark. So we actually tried using the zoom in scope for the first time, I think, in this video. This guy was just too close to actually use it. So we're in the top 5 now. There's only 1v1 at this point. And we do get our crown here. We wanted to restructure this just in case the guy tried shooting us out. So we tag the guy with a final mark. Tagged him again with the final mark. So we are using exotics only for this final guy. He stays behind this tree and starts to heal, so we do swap over to our Trinity and just fire into the Trinity with him. Seeing as how it shoots 3 or 4 rounds at a time, it does help to easily eliminate people you can't see. That's going to be the 7th Crown Victor Royale. If you liked the video, go ahead and click like. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe, click notification bell so you see you next time I post next video, which is scheduled specific time every single day. Thanks again, stay safe, stay positive, have an amazing day. We also leveled up to 208.